Happy Saturday, everybody, and welcome to today's installment of Dragon Age Origins. We have just arrived in Lothering as of the last stream. The Arl Eamon's brother asked us to look into the devastating attacks these folks are facing on a nightly basis and help with the defense of the village. What we're going to do right now is check out the area,
let us pray.
get all of our lore so we can look in the codex later and actually read through this stuff.
Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy place.
We now know where Mother Hannah is. We'll need her help later.
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here and wait for them.
We have no choice. We must pray and hope for the Maker's compassion.
I love the little commentaries. They are so realistic.
So many have already died.
BioWare used to know how to do atmosphere very well.
I'll try to be more quiet. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too. He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful. I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody. You will. Thank you so much. Please find him.
One of the things that I've noticed, hey, Groucho and King, happy Saturday. One of the things I noticed here in Dragon Age, they went out of their way to tell us how reviled elves are.
What is that smell? Fish? Or something else? Oh, more fish.
And they really do a good job of making it seem like elves are second-class citizens during the prologues of the game. And when you visit the slums that they're forced to live in later. But one of the things they're not good at is, as an elf, I should be being looked down on by everybody. And not only do almost all the nobles just look at me and shrug, they're like, oh, Grey Warden, who cares that he's an elf? Even general people like that crying girl. She makes no mention of the fact that I'm an elf. Doesn't care. I think that's one aspect that they did drop the ball on. They could have done a lot more with the bigotry. But at the same time, I don't think they wanted the player to constantly feel
your home.
put down.
My home.
Hey, Doug.
My home, you hear me? How do you know my name? Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it. Maybe. But she just tells me not to be scared, even though she is. She tells me not to be sad, but she keeps crying because Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will. No. I just heard you coming, and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now. All right. I came out. You won't hurt me.
Hey, Mark. How are you doing?
I'll
Not
go back
my
to
nephew.
the Chantry if you really want. I can't tell you. It's a secret. You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother. In the chest, in Mother's room, Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone. I guess you're right. I should help defend the village, shouldn't I? Father would have if he were here. Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry.
Yes, you should, young man.
Good luck.
As you wish. Right.
The green blade. It's actually one heck of a sword at this level. Question is, can I use it? I could. But its damage modifier is against beasts, not against undead or darkspawn. It's definitely worth giving it to Liliana as a primary weapon for when she's not shooting the bow. Because I have crashed coming out this door before, I'll save right now. Hope everybody's having an excellent weekend.
This should be easy enough.
Waiting to take my grandniece to the beach, huh?
Still no sign of them coming back from the car.
She looking forward to a day splashing in the water?
I heard they all died with the king. Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
It does become longer and longer saying hello, and right after you say hello to everybody, somebody else will come in. But we're all one big happy family here, so we're not going to get upset if you forget one of our names.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge. Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning. We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even
Yeah,
talk.
4-year-olds are good
Way to
at
be
being
ready for
inquisitive
tonight,
into
we'll
the
need that
dark
crotchety bastard's
arts.
help. His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first. I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then? Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down. Have you spoken to Owen? Is he not the most stubborn fool you've ever met? We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses. He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us.
Well, if he's a dwarf,
We could
he's
use
a natural
somebody with
fighter.
his fighting experience, but he won't come out. Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Let's see if I can save as many of these people as possible. In the meantime, take this death root and this fancy vase.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough. All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
You will train her in the ways that the Jedi consider unnatural.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are? A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door. Can't say I expected that. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Oh, the militia needs your help.
Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone! I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us? Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. Tell you what. If you want me to do repairs for Murdoch and his men, promise me you'll go into the castle and find my daughter. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
I could have sworn Murdoch said no.
You wretched little man.
I want to promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Yes,
Right
we
then.
shall.
It seems I have some work to do, relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm going to get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Alright, got anything in here I can take, though?
Let's get started.
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it. I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however. I've you to thank for that, stranger. Just do what you've promised, and it will have been worthwhile. Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Oh, he doesn't have a backpack. He does have all this great stuff. Which, it's good, but none of it is actually magical. And he doesn't have better leather armor. I need light armor. And, of course, nothing really magical and just some trap stuff. But what can I get from him? I keep forgetting to use coatings and poisons and such. Oh, I meant to put Alistair in the Warden Commander's armor. Did I forget to do that? Or is he not strong enough yet? He's probably not strong enough yet. Let's check that out. Oh, he only needs 26 strength for that. There we go. Dwin. Let's go talk to Dwin.
You are very...
Wonderful.
Nothing like letting
Intruders.
myself in.
I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Well, you know. The snark shark is loose. Uh-oh.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out. So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town. Maybe. Let's hear what you've got. You might just be able to pull that off. Fine. I'll throw in with the militia. For now. You better
It
be
beats
out
the
there
heck out
too
of
when the
paying
sun
for him.
goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Now let me just check to make sure that everything...
I await your command.
That's not what I meant to do. Make sure there's nothing in his house for me to borrow for the fight.
This should be easy.
Stop fidgeting.
I don't like being out here, Dwin. Me's giving me the end of the line.
I love the way they built this whole village up on the cliff as well as down at the lakeside. Did you just fail to walk up a set of steps?
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny. Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy. What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly, Oh, you think I'm pretty, do you? That's really sweet of you. Thank you. Keep safe.
I like how my whole crew went over in the corner and stood there watching us. Okay, they don't have real names, so there's no point in talking to them.
Not looking for company. Why? I don't live here. Just waiting until I can leave again. What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why? No reason. I just didn't know how you knew my name. That's all. My what? Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked. Look, just because you're an elf doesn't mean we should be friends. I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone. Nothing! Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
Did I threaten anybody yet?
But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything...
Take care, Mark. Have fun at the beach.
Never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear. A tall fellow, I forget his name. He, said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Loghain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong. just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle. Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me. Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Oh, I plan on letting you die.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret.
This guy's heavier than I am.
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil
All right,
war.
Doug, be safe.
The Jarl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope. Name's Lloyd. We don't get many elves out here. You're run away from the city. No, I suppose you could. Never thought about it, really. Something else I can get for you? Fine. Make them quick. I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale. Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar, just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward. But Van Tegan said we didn't have to. He said... Ah, fine, I'll go. But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me. Blasted.
Having a truck and no children definitely improves the quality of the truck.
Militia. It's about time you did something to help out. I guess this puts me in charge. Poor Lloyd will have an apoplexy just thinking about it, eh? Fair enough. Let me see what Lloyd stored in the back. You can help yourself.
I love that she just gives you his stuff. Oh. Didn't notice it was two. Just take all his stuff and she doesn't charge you a thing for it. And again, they all stand in the corner. What do you think I'm doing over here? Nice kitchen, isn't it?
This should be...
Lieutenant, people are allowed to go by outside. I know she disagrees with me. Now here's the only thing that didn't make sense to me. They're building a boat here. Way up here. It has to go over this hump, down through the village, to get to the lake. I mean, they wanted to put something that showed that they were building a boat. I get that, but...
Yes? What can I do for you? I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast.
Yep,
I'll
we're
see
back.
you on the front lines, I suppose.
Tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
You're asking her about her mother's sex life? Come on, Alistair. You should know better than that. She'll tell you about it.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude. As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead.
She does,
Well, with the
Groucho.
Grey
She
Warden
certainly
leading our
does.
defense, perhaps all is not lost. We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered. That gladdens my heart to hear it. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Now to come up with a cunning plan. I saw a general store. There may be things within the store that we can use to help defend the village.
You know, we don't have the men we need. Their numbers just keep growing.
That's Caitlin's house. Is this the general store here? Yes, it is. Looks like somebody ransacked the
Allow me.
place.
I could do that for you.
On my way.
Yeah. So you can't do that for me. Lamp oil. That could be useful. A little bit of fire in the streets to deaden the dead. Remember Sister Hannah or Mother Hannah?
You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that. Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment...
If you have
is the
to tell me
pleasant
you're
refuge for
revered,
these poor
you're not.
villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task? I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give. Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that. I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
There we go. Lie to the knights. Oh. I'll talk to her after the battle. Shy Hood. I'm not familiar. Although my aching brain today probably couldn't come up with 6 or 7 things all at once that I am familiar with, so...
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly? Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime? Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Must we do this? The faith that
We
will
must,
protect these
yes.
men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice. I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are. As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Sometimes you have to lie to people to get them to see that they're strong enough to face their obstacles.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make
thought that
smithing
might
look
be
easy.
what the
Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantig and the
the
militia
source
is
of
ready
that
to
was.
fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget. I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow. Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it. There's not much time before sundown. The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else? I have a good feeling about tonight.
Well, then I hope you don't die. Before we start this fight, I'm going to refill my coffee, so if you guys want to refill your drinks or grab a snack, feel free to do so. I'll be back in 3 minutes or less. And I'm back. Full cup of coffee in hand.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
I haven't seen Dune since I was in my 20s. That's a long time ago for those of you keeping score. I think I want to... I don't know if I tell him I'm ready to make my stand, I have to stand with him. I'd rather stand with the knights first, and then go down to the village. Wish there was a sprint in this game.
Mother Hannah's amulets have greatly bolstered my men's confidence. You couldn't have armed us with any better than our faith in the Maker. There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned... Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
Yes. May he watch over us all. I heard that there's a new version. I'm hoping that it's got something decent to say for itself. Each version seems to have something good, but there's also crappy things about each version in my experience. Looks like I might be the only one who's been really taking much damage. That's good.
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help! Come on! We need to hurry!
Oh, there's a dead villager already. I should have been paying attention to the health bars of my team. Oh, I'm getting beat up pretty good here. Looks like a surprising number of villagers are already dead. I should have brought out a animal to help me. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. You! Come kill at least one of these things. Look at how quickly I'm getting cut down by these things. And Alistair's still not over here. Do that. And as soon as I had one taken off of me, another one jumps in. Alright, she needs some health. And she's gonna need mana in a second, too. Alright. You need that.
Weapons at the ready.
This one over here. Do something dazzling to. Now you need a health potion. He's almost done. Well, Morgan's down.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
Really? All of them again? Wow. Most of the village dies.
Show me what you've got. Let's have at it! Oh no, you don't! God, you can do better than that. You never had a chance. Let's get started.
Holy cow.
My breeze is from a pretty pattern.
There we go. I probably don't need to take everything they have. Well, we won. Most of the able-bodied men are dead.
We survived the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour. Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe. Now they walk with he who is their maker. Long may they know the peace of his love.
I'm not going to insult
the blow we delivered
the
today
village.
Is enough for me to enter the castle and
I-
seek out your
I could have.
armor.
Welcome
Be
back,
wary
Dad.
and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able.
Now, we've no time.
At least the mayor's still
Meet me at
alive.
the mill. We can talk further there.
Well, first I have to strip the bodies of your dead. I'm glad I did it before the celebration and got at least something for myself. Morgan.
Let us go.
You need to make health poultice for me. We need flasks. Let's see if the blacksmith has any in his inventory.
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim.
Boy, that was a mistake.
And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up. I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only, I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know. Could we? I'd appreciate that. If something happened to her and I never went to at least see her, I don't know if I could forgive myself. Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Good to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Velena yet?
Not yet.
Well, I'll give it some time. Now's the best time to go into the castle, though, and see for yourself. Remember, a promise is a promise. Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Crafting. Not a single flask.
I shall do it.
I know that the bar had a flask. Or a few of them, anyway.
As you wish. I admit, for a while, I didn't think either of us would survive. It's good to see you did. Anything I can get you? Fair enough. Let me see what Lloyd stored in the back. You can help yourself.
Now I can make 8 poultices if I have enough root. Distillation agent, which I don't have any of. So it's going to be lessers all around. Which is better than none at all. Oh. I thought I had him set to auto level. No, I changed him so that I could control him better. Okay. He didn't get hurt that bad. What's his prerequisites coming up on? 25 strength. He's a weapon and shield guy. He eventually needs 32 strength and 26 dex. So let's give him one of each and a constitution for now. character is proficient enough with shield to defend from all angles, so attackers no longer benefit. That he needs that.
On.
Next time Morgan goes up, I'm going to have to give her a healing spell.
It is sad to think of how much death there has been here. But we have saved the village beyond all expectations. You have done well, my friend. I will remain here to guard the village and receive any fellow knights as they continue to return. At least until the castle is retaken.
I might have. I don't remember.
Move along, friend. Thank you.
Random Templar shows up and just tells us to move along.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think
I'll check
inside at all, but I shouldn't delay things further.
By the boat
I had a plan to enter the castle
after we do the
village was
castle.
secure. There is a secret passage here in the mill, accessible only to my family. I knew you would choose to enter the castle instead of staying in the village, and we needed warriors. I'm sorry if I... Maker's breath.
Tigan, thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone. What? Who is this man, Tigan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... Considering the circumstances...
Please,
And her
Lady
guard
Isolde,
just walks
we had
away.
No idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and hunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do. He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logain's hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say. I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation. An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and husband hostage. Came for help. What more do you want from me?
The truth.
I do not understand what you mean by this evil. Did it create the walking corpses? What is it?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares.
Woman, have you heard of a toothbrush?
Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help. I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tegan. Please. For Connor's sake, I promised I would return quickly and only with Tegan. Tegan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker.
That's a mistake.
Bless you, Tegan. Bless you.
I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps this is really a trap, but this is my family. I must try. I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say? What choice do either of us have? If your business with Eamon is important, you're going to have to go inside to find him.
He's right. Without our Eamon, we'll never get the support we need.
Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable. You are a good man. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe.
So we are just going to send him with that woman? It seems so dangerous.
But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
I should have taken another set of armor for Liliana when I had a chance. The door isn't even well hidden.
A tunnel that went under the entire lake. Who would build such a thing?
Lifeless bastards.
This should be easy.
It's your time to die!
Only one can stand.
Hello? Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there? Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards.
You evil son of a
From outside
bitch.
the castle. Yes, I understand. My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they, threw me into the dungeon here. I'm not proud of it. The Arlessa had no idea what I was hired to do when she took me in to tutor Connor. I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot. I was instructed to by Terran Loghain. I was told that Arl Aemon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
You? A blood mage? Truly? I would never have guessed.
A blood mage? Well, that isn't good.
I dabbled in the forbidden arts, and they condemned me to death for it. I thought Loghain was giving me a chance to redeem myself. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart, and I'm responsible.
He has.
I have to make it right somehow. I have to.
You were a weapon. He used you and discarded you.
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea. Because he would be taken away forever. A mage cannot inherit a title, even the son of a powerful Arl. She's also a pious woman. Her son having magic was humiliating.
Now, she should have got work at having another son then.
No, she was adamant that he never find out. She said that he'd do the right thing, even if it meant losing their son, and that infuriated her. Some, but he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. I have thought about it, and it's possible Connor could have inadvertently done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses. I never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Hey, let's not forget he's a blood mage. You can't just set a blood mage free.
Better to slay him. Better to punish him for his choices. Is this Alistair who speaks, or the Templar?
I'd say it's common sense. We don't even know the whole story yet.
He wishes to redeem himself. Doesn't everyone deserve that chance?
Like yourself, you mean?
Everyone deserves a chance to redeem themselves in the Maker's eyes. This man, no less than any.
I don't know. He is a blood mage. But this is an unusual situation.
Give me a chance, please.
Now, even Alistair thinks I should let him out in reality, so...
I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do. Afterwards, I assume I'll be arrested, or executed, or whatever people like me get. I'm tired of running from the Circle. I need to account for what I've done.
Yes, you do.
I'm glad you think so. So what now? You're letting me out? And what then? I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'd like to help out, but I'm not so sure I want to follow you into danger exactly. I won't, I promise. I will find a way to fix this somehow.
Can't force him to come with me. Can I go and loot my body now? Thank you.
This should be easy enough. Right.
Just a little housekeeping down here. Alright, let's get a save going right here. Oh, I needed that. A rolled up note. Hope whoever finds this can read it. I hate the thought of my last words might be used as kindling or maker forbid to wipe someone's bum. But that's happenstance for you, I suppose. My name is Brennan. I was born in Rainisfair. I grew apples once upon a time. When the Orlesians came, I bow to their emperor, I turned them away. They set fire to my orchards, to my house. But I didn't care. I stood and watched them burn. Trees die eventually, houses fall. But my honor can be lost only if I let it. They came back a week later and demanded that I swear an oath. This time, when I refused, they clapped me in irons. Now I'm here, and I'll die in this place. It seems a foolish thing to die for. It doesn't it? I could have said a few words and rebuilt my home, gone on with my life as if nothing had changed. 100 generations of my family have lived and died on that land. I won't be the one to trade our family honor for apples. Whoever you are, whatever they've brought you here for, if you leave this place, I hope you'll go to Rainisfair. There's no living remnant of us left there, but you'll find my family all the same. We're stamped into the earth, we're in the wind that rustles the trees. Tell my family how I died, and I promise you they'll hear. Kind of cool little bit of lore there. Alright, she really needs to switch weapons. That would be nice.
This should be easy enough.
Nice of them to have so many health kits with them. And let's save over that last save. Alright, why are you casting Song of Valor? Because it says it's only a 5% fatigue, but she's got 50% of her... Oh, she's also doing Rapid Shot, which is still only another 5%. How is she getting two 5% up to 50% of her fatigue bar? Lieutenant, knock it off. Alright, the family has come home from morning errands. I'm going to take this opportunity to refill my coffee and let the dog out of the room. I'll be right back. I am back. I know you all missed me terribly. I think it worked out well that last time I used the first chance to shoot. Why did I run into a group of them to fight the one that was already in front of me? I figures I'd go down. Let's take over her. And she gets to... Lesser injury kit. And I got a deep mushroom out of him this time. Hit or miss on the items, that's for sure.
Right.
Clearly the Arl would never need any of this stuff in his armory. So I can just help myself to all this. I want to know, is any of these bows... Nah, they're not going to be stronger than the Warden crossbow. Of course, I could help myself out by using firebolts. And Liliana could be using some ice arrows. Oh, she doesn't have a belt. Let's give her a belt. There are bad guys in there. Switch. Okay, you definitely need to switch.
Stay still.
Where did the one behind us come from? And what are you doing? Okay, you're fighting that one. And you're singing the Song of Valor. How about you fight instead?
Weapons at the ready.
Alright, that's it!
Damn it. I don't have enough of those to keep feeding you health poultices.
Ready for action.
This part.
I'm running out of these too. Alright, what do you need next? I've already gotten her crushing prison. 34 magic is where she's headed. 35 magic is the most she needs. So let's back up, and she needs more willpower. She's not near needing the 34 yet. So let's give her all 3 points in willpower. And then a simple healing spell. And that'll be her mission in life. We'll save our game. Switch our weapon.
Life just back.
I keep thinking the very next door that I go through is going to be a exit. That save is going to be coming into play just now. Yeah, that save is coming into play. At least I anticipated the need of that save. Make them fight us in here. Of course, they'll all just come in because they don't have to worry about getting in each other's way. Alright. Bear, what are you doing? Besides growling. Alright, you need to heal yourself. Actually, you need to throw a heal at him as well. You're already in need of healing.
Weapons at the ready.
Alright. Do it again.
Armed and dangerous. Ready for action.
Oh, great. Now we're getting corpse bits.
As you wish.
We are not getting enough return on our investment, however. Alright, there's dogs.
Victory shall be mine.
I think we work well together. Let me! Let me!
Relax, Alistair. You're only a little bit dead. Don't worry about it. Wow, they recover from stun really fast.
Stay still.
Now we get our hands.
Holy shite, he hit me hard in one shot. What are you doing? Besides blocking the bear. You little son of a bee. You blocked the bear until the bear was gonna die.
Run while you can.
She does get plus damage at beasts.
We have done well.
Let's get started.
Yeah, great. Some more war paint for the dog I never bring with me.
This should be easy enough.
We survived, though. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's going to be more things in there. He was only mostly dead, as was I.
Let's get started.
Can I release that? Yes, I can. Why did I summon a wolf and not an eye? Because I... Okay. Wasn't paying attention. What were these two dead things doing in a bedroom? Do I want to know?
Let's get started.
Oh, good, an injury kit. We needed some more of those. For me and Alistair. He has 2. Oh, he's still suffering weakness. Wait till he stops suffering weakness. Now he can take his injury kit.
Please, don't hurt me.
Do I look like the dead things?
I'm sorry. I'm so frightened. These monsters are everywhere. My name's Valena. The Arlessa's maid. Is she all right? What happened to everyone? You know my father. I want to go back to the village. Is there a way out of here? But the monsters! I'll find my way. I can run fast and I know the castle. Thank you.
One big storeroom, one tiny piece of elf fruit. Pretty sure that, this is gonna suck. Could you get out of everybody's way, please?
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
Are you just standing in there? Yeah, because you want to attack the one that you can't get to. Good, more corpse guts. I was wondering if I was going to get enough corpse guts in this trip. No, I don't want to talk to you, dog. Get off the corpse I want to take the guts out of. I can't go through that door over there? Yes, I can. Just a different shade of blue than this door. That's the main hall, and it's locked. So I have to go this way. There's a bunch of people in there. Let's go ahead and overwrite that save. And miss at point-blank range with a crossbow. And what are you doing? Hopefully you're fighting something that you can reach. Yes, you are. Good boy.
Weapons at the
Could you throw a heal on Alistair, please? Alistair, you need to stop dying. I cannot just keep giving you injury kits, because we don't get them nearly as fast as you use them. Look at this. I'm down to using our last lesser. Next time you die, it's going to cost us a greater injury kit. Oh, thank God. You can die again. If I'm not mistaken, this is going to take me to the courtyard. I was mistaken. Oh no, this is just another piece of the basement. What am I carrying that I'll never use? Because, I mean, it's... I don't need to take everything that Arl has.
Right.
That's a gift, so I have to take that. So now I have to decide what I need to get rid of. Now I'm going into the courtyard. Where's my sneaky sneakiness? Does she have sneaky sneakiness? Neither of us has stealth. Alright, so instead of stealth, we're going to just make a damned run for it.
Let's get started. This should be easy enough.
Do it!
Let's get started.
Pardon me, dear. Keep him alive. Actually, what are you doing? Alright, you're doing something useful. Can you do that again? Yeah, do that again. Alright, you definitely need that.
Victory shall be mine. Right.
Do I already have an iron ring? Nope. Would be nice if I could stop and sell some stuff. He's real excited about his victory. Go you. Go you. Anything else out here I should look into? The barrel. Already had one of those, so.
Let's get started.
Don't have either of those.
You have opened the gates. That is good. My men and I are eager to see our Arl again. Shall we enter the main hall together? It must be held if we are to regain control of the castle.
I could go to town and try and sell stuff. I don't know if he just sits here and waits. But I need to get my inventory emptied out before we go inside.
As you wish. We will hold the gate and watch for anyone attempting to leave. Let me know if the situation changes.
Does this go to a world map? Because if it does, I can run to my camp. Nope. But that's okay, because I can go see Lloyd's serving girl. She'll give me all Lloyd's money and take all my stuff. Did I go to the wrong place? I did. It's up here.
Right.
Where's she? Oh, there she is.
Anything I can get you? Fair enough. Let me see what Lloyd stored in the back. You can help yourself.
Now, first, you're going to give me all kinds of money. Why didn't you... Oh, she has no money to give? Damn. Blacksmith has money. That sounded an awful lot like one of my teammates is casting a spell.
My Belena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed.
If you give me a physical item...
Should serve you well.
Dwarven armor. It's likely heavy armor, which
That's even kinder of you.
doesn't
Thank
need...
you again.
Doesn't
I'm
let me
forever
do
in your
stealth.
debt. You're welcome here, friend. What can I do for you?
Let's talk
You're
business.
welcome to whatever I have, obviously. I'm at your service.
It's the money I want. Alright. Wait a minute. Aren't I wearing the hardened studded helmet? Thought I was. I think those are for Sten. I don't know if I gave him his gloves. Sell a bunch of stuff you're never gonna use. I want to keep that stuff for the dog. Alright. Because I never use these things, I'm just gonna sell them all. Alright, I don't need cold resistance. What else can I get rid of here? Those are gifts for the dog. he automatically is at maximum like, so I'm not gonna need those. I never bring the dog, so I could get rid of these. Is Morgan wearing a piece of headgear? I don't remember. Those are going to come in handy with the mages. Suppose I could just get rid of the enchanted dagger. It's not like I'm using it. Not going to get rid of that, though. So once I can use that, I'm definitely going to. Get rid of the trap triggers. Toxins. Can get rid of all the death root. If I ever do bring the dog, I need this instead of this and this. So, yeah, I'm not gonna be dumping that. Sir Garland's sword is still a pretty impressive weapon, but not as impressive as the Grey Warden's sword. The Chastened Flat Blade, I don't remember if I gave it Sten a good weapon. And I do use Sten. Let's use that right now. Okay, I can advance in that, or I can start that. Let's start traps, because eventually I'm going to need it for, where is she going? She's going to need a 30 dex for mastering her archery skills. So let's key her up. And instead of an archery skill right now, I need somebody capable of being sneaky. You have an excellent night, King. Sorry I missed that when you posted a few minutes ago. Hope you fully, you will hear my
as you wish.
Good nights to you. I can take that now. Oh, look at you. You're all healed up.
Shall we go to the hall with you, or shall we wait here?
Oh, no. You're coming
Excellent.
with me.
Let us go now, then, and see what awaits us there.
I could have sworn there were more than 2 surviving knights.
The ones you told me about, Mother.
Yes, Connor.
I knew she was gonna betray me.
Soldiers, the ones I sent to reclaim my village.
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is an elf, Connor. You've seen elves before? We have them here in the castle.
Oh, I remember. I had their ears cut off and fed to the dogs.
We have them here in the castle as if we are possessions.
Shall I send it to the kennel?
One of the few times they in game that they directly refer to elves as
Mother?
property or slaves.
What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool woman! You are beginning to bore me.
Maker's breath. What has happened here?
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does. No! Don't say that!
So, the boy has become an abomination and sundered the veil.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
And made a deal with the demon to do so? Foolish child.
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody! Ha 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 ha!
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This man will have the audience he seeks. Tell us, what have you come here for? I'm not finished playing. You can't make me stop.
Oh, you're done.
I think it's trying to spoil my fun, Mother.
I don't think...
Of course you don't. Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This man spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village, and now he'll repay me.
I don't want to kill Ben Tegan. Oh no, he's most certainly dead. I ran my sword through him.
Better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. The fool I am. Please.
Take care, Silver Fox.
Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him. Yes. I didn't tell you because I believed we could help him. I still do.
I'm sorry, my lady, but Connor has become an abomination. He's no longer your son.
You! You did this to Connor!
I didn't. I didn't summon any demon. I told you. Please, if you'll let me help.
Help? You betrayed me! I brought you here to help my son, and in return you poisoned my husband?
This is the mage you spoke of? Didn't you say he was in the dungeon?
He was. I assumed the creatures had killed him by now. He must have been set free.
I know what you must think of me, my lady. I took advantage of your fear. I'm sorry. I never knew it would come to this.
Well, I shan't turn away his help. Not yet. And if Connor is truly an abomination...
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please, I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then...
I think he ran upstairs, to the family quarters.
Violence scares him. I know that sounds strange. He may have run up to his room, or... I don't know. The fighting may have scared Connor into... coming out again, and so he ran.
So you're saying he may be vulnerable?
Perhaps. Is there no other way? None. I trusted Logain. Why wouldn't I? How could I have suspected the mage he sent would be a murderer?
And Eamon knew nothing of your plans. Do you not realize what you've done, Isolde?
Eamon would only demand we do the right thing. I was not going to lose my son. Not to magic. No. No, please. There must be another way. There must be something we can do.
The demon in Connor needs to be destroyed. Killing Connor is the easiest way to do that, certainly. But there is another way. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade, without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt, and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages. But I have... blood magic. Maybe not. But all I'm saying is that I can do this.
I don't understand. I know nothing of blood magic. But how is that an option?
Lyrium provides the power for the ritual, but I can take that power from someone's life energy. This ritual requires a lot of it, however. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option. The power has to come from somewhere, and that means either lyrium or blood.
Then let it be my blood. I will be the sacrifice.
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood magic. How can more evil be of any help here? Two wrongs don't make a right.
It does seem like a sensible choice, with a willing participant.
Connor is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
He's not really blameless.
It's up to you.
He made a deal with a demon.
You know more about such things than I do, and it's your companion going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
You can find lyrium and more mages at the Circle of Magi, if they would even do it. That is an excellent point. One of the treaties is also for the Circle of Magi, after all.
The tower is about a day's journey across the lake. You could attempt to get the mage's help.
But what will happen here? Connor will not remain passive forever.
Very well. I will keep Jowan here as a precaution. He says he wants to help, so he will keep an eye on Connor with us. Go to the tower quickly, then. The longer you are away, the greater the chances of disaster.
Okay, now can I search the bodies? What's in here? Oh, shiza! I forgot these guys come to life. Bear? Shield bash that one. I will stun that one. You can freeze that one. And you can pin that one. Oh, this was a bad move. I just wanted to explore before we left. Bear, what are you doing? Not enough.
Ready for action.
Bear, I told you to come fight this one.
Victory shall be mine. No quarter.
And you could throw a heal at me, please.
They'll never know what hit
You're not ready to do your thing again.
Ugly for few.
How about you? Are you ready yet? Yes, you are.
Time for a little relief.
I don't think we're going to survive this. My bear just died.
You're mine.
That would be the best bet.
On. You had it coming.
You throw a heel at me.
They'll never know what hit him.
Let's get started.
Now you need a lyrium potion.
I am ready.
Now heal yourself.
I see.
I cannot be defeated.
That could have been better. What were they? They were protecting that? Keep the big lunk alive. Oh, good lord, Alistair, what the hell? You know what? The heck with that. You're getting the full power one. Yeah, throw another heal at him, please.
It's either you or me, and it is going to be me.
Oh, good. More corpse guts.
On.
Always can use some corpse guts. How about a save now? Well, that's sail bait. The Geography of Ferelden. That's a gift. I can go up to the second floor, but who knows what's going to attack me up there. I can't go through that door yet. While I'm thinking about it. I know she gets this as a gift.
Interesting.
This should be easy enough.
Alrighty. Hey, Beezer. Welcome aboard. We have to go up to the mage's tower. Let's go to camp first.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? A pair of earrings, perhaps? A cheese knife? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Of course I will be happy with my discount. Let's start with what can I sell you? It does less damage, but it's less on everything, except the strength modifier. So, he's got a better weapon. Morrigan can't use that yet, can she? Requires 36 magic. She is not at 36 yet. Okay. Go back to Sten. Is he wearing gloves? Heavy chainmail. He needs the plate gloves. Okay. Or I can get him into this once he's got a high enough strength. Let's find out what his strength is. He's not far on strength. Pardon me. Let's level him up. This requires 36 strength. This requires 40 strength. That's a good one for him. Let's see if he's got another level up. Nope, just the one. No one else is ready to level up.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and
Pardon me.
your discount.
I keep forgetting to check if Morrigan's wearing the best stuff. Alright. You might have another backpack, so let's check. You do. Now I can store stuff I don't want to lose with her. Pardon me, please. Oh. Help if I just drink normally instead of gulping things down. She has distillation agent and flasks. Let's get 28 flasks. And 28 of these. And I can't do the creation here. And there's the chest that I wanted.
Let's get started.
Pardon me. The nice thing about these books is that they add to my skills and my stats. So I take one of those. Mortal Vessel is stats. But I have to use the book only on myself. I think I'll take a skill there. Skill and sundry. I can take that, and that will let me use and just drop that off the taskbar, right? Okay, to get a full health poultice, which I really do need, you need 3 of these, so I can make 7. But I require improved herbalism, so I need another level of that skill. What do I need for injury kits? Deep mushrooms, and yeah, I can do that with the ones I don't use here. Now, he has some books that also increase
You and your friends are formidable folks.
skills.
Indeed. Good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
The nice thing about the, I need to make sure that I talent or spell. Okay, so he doesn't have the Fomari tone. That's a shame. Because that one does 3 points. Yes, I'll take all of those. Now then. My weapon has a single rune slot. Each of them does. And I'm going to be facing undead. Just so happens that in this box over here there are runes, Grandmaster runes, that I can use versus undead. So let's take those. I believe Alistair's weapon also can be... Oh, and I can also get the special manuals to teach in case I don't have somebody to teach me these skills. There's 2 that are not here. One of which is combat mage. You can only get that by doing the Brazilian Forest. I want to check her hoard for any runes. I don't need that with me right now. And I can put the gifts that I'm not going to need right away in. Carry the least amount possible.
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was he now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Enchantment!
Okay. Alistair is carrying this one. I want him to have a cold iron room. And I am carrying this one. I can take that, and then Liliana can have a flame rune. And give Sten the gloves that I wanted him to have. Technically, he's only wearing chainmail right now, but his set bonus is less in chainmail than the armor bonus of those gloves.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Sell that, sell that. I don't want to get rid of that. That was a quest reward. But I don't need to carry it around because Alistair's not using it. No, I can sell that to Bowden. Having the distillation agent will help me along the way. I can take a bunch of elf root. I need 3 per health poultice. Blank Vellum goes to you.
Anything I can do for you. I'm sure you'll be...
Silver's a silver. While we're here, we can first save, because I'm going to talk to some people.
Yes? Something you need? Yes? What's on your mind? Where did you hear this? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers. But some of them are what we call bards. Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are. Some do. Mostly it is nobles spying on other nobles. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite. And in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players. And I shouldn't I, after having spent most of my adult life as one? You've guessed as much, I'm sure. But does it really matter what I was? What's past is past. I found myself in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here.
Okay. One down.
I await your command. We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Whoa, I don't want to ask that.
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you? I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend. Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know? The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess. There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary. They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask. Oh? Then I have no doubt your people do much to keep their talents well hidden from humans. I wonder if I was to ask one of your keepers of the origin of their magics, if there would be any relation to what I was taught. I may even ask my mother about it someday, though I doubt she would tell the truth of it even so, such is her way. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch? What a bizarre thing to say. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
Two down.
Yes. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised. To answer a question. The Arishok asked what is the blight. By his curiosity, I am now here. Yes. Never. I cannot go home. It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting. As you wish.
Something on your mind? Of course. Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring. I keep it hidden under my pillow. Sometimes I'll take it out just so I can hug it fondly and remember the good old days. It brings a tear to the eyes, you know. I'd use my shield if I could, but I think you might actually spot me hiding behind it. You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring. Poke, poke, poke. Tell me everything about your life, Alistair. All right, if you insist. It's not like we have anything better to do, right? The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al-Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter.
Well, he had.
But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it. The education, mostly, but also the discipline. You need to have a disciplined mind in order to use the abilities we have. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home? We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Though that
Oh,
seems
we
like a
did
far
rescue
ways off.
Soldier's Peak.
And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way. I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
As you wish.
Yes.
Indeed.
As if there was any doubt who the crew was going to be. I love how I go the longest way possible to get up there. Oh, great. There's a lot of them. Could you stop dying, Alistair? Please?
Yes? Something you need?
No. No freaking loot.
As you wish.
I was hoping that was going to be a different encounter. Because there's actually a couple of really
This should be easy enough.
fun encounters in the wild.
Do you see the tower? The view from the top must be spectacular.
I bet it is.
You have some kind of problem. Oh? What was this about? I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
Oh, trust me, you can go back with me, and you will. Well, at least your death will go back with me.
I sense something drawing
I tried to be
Show me what you've got. It's either you or me, and it isn't going to be me. Let's make this quick, shall we?
Wow, you knocked him all the
should
way
be
back
easy enough.
into the
Let's get started.
weeds.
As you wish.
Wow, I've never seen one of you knife-ears dressed like the King of Ferelden before. You made good for yourself, eh? Oh, I don't mean no offense. I know I shoot my mouth off. I'm just not used to your kind, trussed-up old fancy. Oh, there I go again. I don't mean nothing by it. I swear I should start over. I'm mighty pleased to be making your acquaintance, sir. Mocking? No, I was just saying it's nice to meet someone such as yourself. I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Poor old Kester. Out of a job. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester, we got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy, named for my grandmum she was. He's Knight Commander of the Templars up in the tower. Good man. You could try swimming, but I don't recommend it. Nasty things in that lake. I reckon it's all them potions they dump in there. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy. You're too kind. Your type don't usually give my type the time of day.
Wow, he is... Even when he's trying to be nice, he sucks.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry. We harm no one, I assure you, and we enforce the Chantry's laws among ourselves. All we seek is
Oh, that's
life
some
outside
nasty
of the
clipping
Templar
right
shadow.
there.
Next to me,
It looks
and in
more like
every
his
major settlement, you
forearms
will find
are
an
gloves that he
inconspicuous
put on.
sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet. Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Make us smile upon you.
I'll take all the side quests. Why not?
Let's get started.
Don't mind me robbing you here.
Good day, and welcome to the Spoiled Princess. Is there something I can get for you? It was my father's idea. He ran the inn before me, and he named it for my sister. She was his little princess. Princess decided the country was too dull for her and moved to Denerim. More glamorous, she said. Well, she was found murdered, robbed of all the trinkets my father bought her with his hard-earned money. My father died of shock and heartbreak. Mother stopped eating, and I got the struggling in. The name stuck. That's the story. Of course. What would you like?
Okay, what do I have that you can buy for me? That's a gift. No more gifts. And And I can buy flasks if I need them. Distillation agent. Okay. But I think I got most of what I need from him. Let's get our tails across the lake.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass. Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it. Kill some darkspawn. Come on, let's see some righteous Grey Wardening. Ugh, semantics. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go. Oh, really? You think Gregor would be upset with me for not letting you in? Wait, actually...
Yeah, he might.
Good point. He's the big guy around here. I bet he could deal with one Grey Warden. Alleged Grey Warden. Well, you want that I should take you there now? Come along, I suppose.
That was not the brightest bulb on the tree.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray. Who are you? I explicitly told Carol not to bring anyone across the lake. We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety. I am weary of the Grey Wardens' ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls. The circle is lost. The tower has fallen. We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
I don't need to insult them.
I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment. The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely.
The mages are probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again. If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing. I assure you, an abomination is a force to be reckoned with, and you will face more than one. A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred.
Well, in that
I
case...
will open them for no one, until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must
If
be
you don't open the doors, how will the
trust
first
in and you
enchanter
encourage.
stand before you?
Whatever you decide.
Alright. First, I need to get rid of Morgan. Because although I do love her company,
Indeed.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not going to be allowed to keep her with me. When we get back to camp, he is going to get the Blood Dragon plate. What do I need next? Cunning, mostly. I do need 28 decks, 36 decks to get mastery of dual weaponry, but I also need to be level 12. Dual weapon expert, I need level 26 decks. So I do need to move decks. I'm far away from it. So let's put 2 there and 1 into cunning. Because cunning needs to get to 22 for the cunning based items.
Yes.
Up.
As you wish.
Didn't mean to pick on you.
I don't want to die.
On.
Well, strangely enough, I don't want to die either.
Maker, have mercy.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last. Yes. Would you like to trade?
Of course I want to trade. I want all your health stuff. All your lyrium. Your injury kits. And your backpack. I want your book. Your gift. Your rune. That's an impressive sword. Might have to come back for that. Can't afford that. Well, I can afford it, but... don't have anybody who will be able to use that in the near future. But look at that. +6 willpower, +2 mana regen in combat, +6 to spell power. I might want to take that now and see how strong I can make Win. By the way, I'm going to be picking up Win inside the door. Pocketed searing gloves count as hardened leather. But they go to mages, okay. Let's see if I can make Win stronger that way. Let's also take these rings.
As I recall, shutting the door and throwing away the key was definitely the Templar Plan B.
Alright, we're going to go through here. We're going to meet and recruit Wynn. And then we're going to shut down for the day. I love how the Templar just shakes his head. It's like, fools.
There are many great tales of lost kings who return to their lands to reign in glory.
I am not lost, nor for that matter, a king. And there's nothing glorious about me.
You are Merrick's son. You are the rightful king of Ferelden.
This should be easy enough.
I am the son of a star-struck maid and an indiscreet man who just happened to be king. Look, I can't be king. Some days I have trouble figuring out which boot goes on which foot.
Complete fools are made leaders of kingdoms all the time. And you're not a complete fool.
What an utter relief.
And don't worry about the boots. Kings don't need to dress themselves. That's what advisors are for, isn't it?
And star-struck maids, apparently.
I love the commentary. I still can't get over the fact that BioWare did such an awesome job on this product.
Let's get started.
I think that between this and Mass Effect, they proved themselves to be great RPG makers.
Stop, right there. Take another step, and I swear I will strike you down where you stand. I am Wynn, Mage of the Circle, and these children are under my protection. Who are you, and what is your purpose here? Have the Templars opened the door? Speak quickly. I'll have no games. And you were told that the Circle was in no shape to help you, I suppose. So why did the Templars let you in? Do they plan to attack the tower now? So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them. Let it suffice to say that we had something of a revolt on our hands, led by a mage named Uldred. When he returned from the battle at Ostagar,
his name was Uldred.
As you can see,
just his name suggests
I don't know
evil.
what became of Uldred, but I am certain all this is his doing. I will not lose the Circle to one man's pride and stupidity. I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this Circle. Yes, even if we cannot eliminate all the demons and abominations, together we could lead the survivors out. Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable. Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving. Petra and Kenan will watch them. If we slay all the fiends we encounter on our way, none will get by to threaten the children. Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
Wyn, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm. Your confidence is refreshing, though you should make sure it does not blind you to your weakness.
I have the confidence
If you are
of the
ready,
save game.
let us go end this.
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay.
Yes?
She, however, does not have... I'm gonna have to figure out how to upgrade her. In the meantime, I have a feeling that it's possible that
Here we are. I'm somewhat amazed at myself.
as soon as we face our first foe, she will be ready to upgrade.
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready? I suppose it would be prudent to take some time to plan our strategy.
Indeed, it would. And I want to thank everybody for having been here today for the up to 3 and almost a half hours that we've been Dragon Age origining. It was great fun bringing it to you. I hope that you enjoyed the game as much as I did. I hope everybody is well. Monday night we go back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Until then, I hope everybody takes care of themselves. Check in on friends and family. Make sure everybody's well. Keep your spirits up. I know that there's a lot of news in the recent days about potential re-lockdowns that can take a toll on anybody, but remember, y'all have friends and y'all have family. And if nobody else cares, I do. So you've always got at least one person looking out for you. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you Monday night.